Hi.
We have little pet names for everybody.
I met Renee through
Instagram.
Instagram.
Was it Instagram or was it Katrina?
No, it was Instagram. I was like stalking you one night, and you like DM'd me and was like, "I need an organizer," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm checking out your page right now," and then we just hit it off.
Yay!
And so Renee started coming to our South End campus and fell in love with the church and gave her life to Jesus, and now she is serving God, and she helped us a lot with our house, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to get her on here today. So tell us a little bit about what you do. Tell us about Stripped Organizing and, your job and your business, and then I have a couple questions I want to ask you.
Okay, so my job is to make people's lives peaceful.
Is that your vision? Is that like your company mission statement?
No, that is bringing calm to chaos is what we kind of
that's good. I like
say.
that.
You like that?
Like
okay.
That.
Yeah. We love what we do. We go into people's homes and try to make it easy for them to, stay organized and just live an everyday life. Like it's crazy, like when you're disorganized, how long it takes you to get out of the house or find something to wear or, any little thing. So when you're organized, it makes things run smoother. You wake up, you're happier when you walk out the door. You're not frustrated when you can't find a shoe or, you know what I mean?
I love how you say about chaos, bringing, what was it again? Order to chaos.
That too, or bringing like calm to chaos.
Calm to chaos. That's what it was. Bringing calm. Because I think it's right. I think you're exactly right. A lot of people, they when they leave, they're going to a good appointment, or even if they're going to, to meet somebody or to do something fun, and they get frustrated before they even walk out of the house.
Yeah, you're just in a bad mood. It like ruins your whole day. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it that way.
You can't find your purse. All the things.
That's right. That's right. And so, real quick, Snickers is also joining us today. He might have a couple of questions. So tell us how the coronavirus, COVID-19, and all that has affected your business.
We have definitely slowed down, but we are right back to it. Last week we started back working, but it was nice also to have a little bit of a break. I think we needed it because we have like 12-hour days. When we're done organizing, we're not actually done working. We're going shopping, we're going to the dump, we're donating, we're recycling. So it was nice to take a break for a minute. But I'm excited to get back to it. I'm in a closet today. not far from you guys. So
we need to come visit us after you finish. Come say hi to us.
I may.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
You got some for me, Penny?
Tonight.
Yeah.
Huh?
Rocks.
Yep. I want to talk you into
Are
going
you
to the
really?
mall today. I want to go to the mall just to get out.
Wait. Sorry. Wait.
I was gonna
You never have to talk me into going to the mall.
I heard a lot of stores aren't open though.
Really?
Go ahead.
Someone told me there's like 10 stores open, but maybe more has opened since last week too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to need to open up if I'm coming.
Well, I did look, and Nordstrom is open, so that's the most important.
Oh, good. And the Container Store's open.
And the Container Store.
They never closed, actually.
Okay.
So can we actually talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of things that I think that people would really like to know. The first thing is, could you tell us, because I know some people are going to say, hey, I want Renee to come in, her company to come in and get me straight and get me organized. And there's some people that are just like, hey, tell me what my first step needs to be. If they're looking at let's just start with a kitchen. Somebody's got a chaotic kitchen. What is the first step that you recommend that they do to bring calm to their kitchen?
Well, the purging. We have to. You don't need 10 wooden spoons. Like we gotta pare that down. You can have 2. There doesn't need to be all this stuff. And if you don't use it, just get rid of it. Donate it.
So how long would you say if I haven't used something in X amount of time to?
Well, you cook a lot, so that's hard.
Normal person.
Normal person.
normal person?
Well, okay. What I see a lot is people get wedding gifts, and all the KitchenAid mixer. That is, everybody's like, I have never used this. I'm like, let's get rid of it then. They're like, I got that as a wedding gift. So like those big appliances that you register for and nobody uses, I'm like, they take up so much space. I'm like, let it go. Sell them. Yeah, sell them or let it go. People will take them elsewhere.
Yes.
But yeah, I say definitely purging.
So when you purge, what kind of piles should you have?
Yeah, how do you purge? What's the best
Like
way? Are you just getting rid of stuff, or just throwing stuff away? I mean, or putting it aside, or how does that work?
Like donate piles, like what type of piles?
We can do, yeah, a donate pile, trash if it's just broken and you're just holding on to it, for whatever reason.
Trash
pile. And then, I mean, if it's something that you use once a year that you don't want to get rid of or something, maybe on the holidays, I would store that somewhere else, but not keep it in your everyday kitchen,
So
where
I have a turkey platter for Thanksgiving. I need to maybe have a special place to put it that's not taking up.
I mean,
half of
I
my
think
cabinet.
the garage is great. Like put it in a tote and label it, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or holiday, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, hold on before we get deep into it.
Yeah.
All right. So first thing is, if I'm listening to this right now, what bringing calm to my chaos? What is the first thing, the first room to help someone get to that place? Because we're talking about the kitchen right now, but that may not be the best place to start. Like, what's the best place to start?
I would probably say a closet.
Okay.
Your closet. Yeah. And I mean, tips for a closet. If you have not worn it in a year, it needs to go. Clothes, shoes, whatever. Also, I do this all the time, so I can practice what I preach. If you buy something, get rid of something.
Oh, okay.
And if
you hear that, honey, today, if you buy something, you got to get rid of something.
Penny doesn't like that.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, clothes come back in style, but just. It's time, just let it go.
Let me tell you something funny about that, because we ended up having to stay out of a house for 4 weeks, and I packed one bag. And to be honest with you, I barely wore what I packed in 2 weeks. I realized that I could probably get away with one suitcase full of clothes and be okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, having a cluttered closet just stresses me out. Like, you go in there and you look at all these clothes and you're like, I don't even know what to wear, because it's overwhelming.
So take us through, if we're going to start with the closet.
Start with the closet.
What does it look like to declutter a closet?
So purge, number one.
Well, decluttering a closet, again, I would go through there. I did this last night. My whole closet. I'm like, I'm doing this because I'm moving and I don't want to take these clothes with me that I don't want anymore. So I made a donate pile and a sell pile. And there's 2 great places to sell. Like, I love JP Posh on Park Road Shopping Center. It's a high end, and they give you a decent amount of money for your clothes. And that, and like Clothes Mentor. But also,
there's 2 places we can sell our clothing and get a good return for them.
I mean, there's online things, but I don't have time for that. I like to drop off and go. And if it sells, they send you a check. If it doesn't sell, you can they'll donate it. I'm like, great. But so last night I went through, I had a huge pile of donate and sell, and I just kind of reorganized everything, like, got the baskets nice and tidy, because I keep like scarves and winter wear and that kind of stuff in baskets, because you don't use those often.
So those are stored things. Those are things that are stored. All right. You
or
purge
like
it
a
out.
cocktail dress. Would that be something, since you don't wear it regularly?
I would put that like in the back of the closet personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, what's the second area? So closet,
Bathroom.
purge it out.
I see the bathroom.
Hangers. You need to change your hangers.
Oh, yes. That is true. I have some behind me. I don't know, you can't see this. The velvet hangers. I love these things. These actually have the clips on them right now for like pants and skirts and shorts. Those make a huge difference too, because you can get more clothes. It doesn't look cluttered with the velvet hangers.
And it keeps your clothes from sliding
It
off.
does, yes. Yeah. And you don't get those things in your arms either, because it stays on the hangers.
Yeah, that's
you know,
good.
like the pinch things.
Purge, change your hanging.
Change your
What
hangers.
else?
I mean,
What about color coordinating?
Yeah, color coordinating.
Seasoning.
You know, I feel like we struggle with that actually a little bit, because the weather's so weird in Charlotte. Like, I could throw on a sweater tomorrow. So I keep my sweaters, like, they're together. They're just at the back of the closet. Like, that's what I do with my stuff. But like long sleeve and tank tops, they're kind of all together, just kind of like color coordinated. So I know, okay. I'm like, okay, here's the black. If I want to wear black, this is where I'm going to today. But there was another thing in there about, labeling is important too. Like, in the closet, like with the baskets and stuff, you know, putting on their winter wear or bathing suits or whatever, if you don't have room in your drawers, just so you can know what's going on in there.
How often do you
and purses.
Do that? How often do you come back to the closet and kind of redo it? Like, once you do it one time, how do you have to do it 2 or 3 times a year?
I mean, I don't have to, because I keep it organized. But for like, we've actually gone back to
just think normal people, Renee. Normal people.
For a client, we have gone back and like tidied up. But because you're organized too, like that, when you tidy up, it goes by so much faster. So that's our whole goal, is to set you up to keep it organized. And, you know, when it does get crazy for a minute, it just takes you an hour to put it back together. But how many times would I do that a year? I would probably, honestly, like, I would only do it twice a year. Like, go through your closet, weed out what you don't want. But again, when I buy something, I will literally like look and be like, okay, I don't like this anymore. So that shirt's replacing that hanger.
Amen. That's the whole reason.
In my closet.
That's the whole reason we brought you on the program today.
Yeah.
Because of that one statement. All right. What's the second room? What's the second step? Because you mentioned, you know, keys and stuff like that. So how do I make, I get dressed, you know, would bathroom be the next one?
The bathroom. I like the bathroom, because again, like, as you're getting ready, you don't want to be looking for a million things. Like, I always like my go-tos right there up front, and all the other things that I use randomly can like be stored. But you know, you want makeup close and nice and organized too. I love the things from the Container Store, acrylic, like that can just sit on the counter so you can see everything that you need.
Yeah, could you take a second and just, no matter what room it is, I think what was key for me when you did our house is the gadgets that you used. You have this like thing that expands, that it's like an octagon, and you put all your undies in it, so you never have to, you know, you have containers for brushes. You have in my pantry, you put risers where I can see
the stairs. Yeah.
Can you give us some of your essentials that you like to, and tell us where you get them from?
Okay. So typically everything's from the Container Store, but I have, you can get a lot of things on Amazon. Little secret, for cheaper. Okay. But yes, I love this for a pantry. I love the stairs, and I love acrylic, so you can see what's in there, label everything, and then baskets. I love baskets on the bottom for chips or bread or like veggies if you keep them in the pantry. But those are my go-to for the pantry. Closets, again, it would obviously be these velvet hangers or anything hangers. They make plastic ones too. And then baskets, and then so the bedroom, the honeycombs, that's what you're talking, to keep your underwear nice and organized. You don't even have to do anything. You could just shove it in there and it looks organized. But
that's why I like it, because I am not an underwear folder person.
Yeah, it's hard to fold.
You're not a folder anything.
If it's already folded, yes.
Because I do the laundry in the house. Just so
I know.
But I can keep up with things if it's already done for me.
Exactly.
But the thing I like about the undies is because you use them regularly, or you should be. Yeah. I'm not having to constantly fold undies. I have this honeycomb thing, and I pop just all of my undies. And
Yeah,
then
you can do those with socks too. Socks will fit
Yeah.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
that's from the Container Store, and Bed Bath & Beyond sells that. And I love those things.
What you did too in our kitchen is you had these acrylic drawer dividers.
Oh yeah.
So instead of just having one big drawer where there's tons of junk thrown in it,
Yeah.
you divide it all out. I had my wooden spoons and all my wooden stuff. Then the next I had my spatulas. The next I had my grilling utensils.
Mm-hmm.
You had some.
Hey Pam.
You had some really good drawer dividers that helped to really make things simple and easy to find.
So I love those also, and you can also use those in the dresser drawers for clothes as well, which I think you might have some in yours, the dividers.
Yep, you do. You put some in mine.
That just makes things so they're not like flopping all over the place. Same with the your spoons and stuff. You can keep them all, organized in the drawer.
And they're expandable.
Exactly. Yeah. But I love those things too. And then I've, just doing this for so many years, we find that we can use other supplies for other places in the room too. Like, your earrings. I think that came from the office area and the Container Store, or the kitchen too. So yeah.
So tell them what you did with my earrings and my jewelry.
Well, we organized, we divided, they all have their little homes. And acrylic is what that is.
They still have their homes.
No,
Good. Well, you had a lot of earrings and stuff. So, earrings are hard. So yeah, so they each basically just sit in their own little, what would you call that? Little spots or
individual, so you can easily find earrings and you're not having to dig through.
Oh, my friends are doing
You did it by
silver.
silver.
Yeah,
silver,
gold.
You did it by costume jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to make it easy for you to find.
So hey, there was one question on there.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what's the best way to declutter their countertops in their kitchen? What are some things that you can do?
Well, a lot of times that's all trash.
Oh, it's just
what I mean? It just ends up being the drop zone. So that's what we need. We need to designate okay, this is where we put the mail. This is, and then when we're done with it, it either gets shredded or it gets filed away. So it doesn't, so the countertop doesn't get covered with stuff. And
and does it have to be on the countertop?
Exactly.
You have a drawer where you put
Yeah. Or kids' artwork. Great. Let's look at it. And let's, we can either put it on the refrigerator for a week, but let's store it. They get a little bin with their name on it, and all their art stuff can go in there. And there's also a great company that you can send the art stuff off to, and it will put it in a book for you.
Oh wow! What's the name of that company? Do you know the name of it?
It's we actually I'll do this when we're done because we get 20% off. It's called Art Archives. And you just.
Is it on your website? You have a website.
Yeah, we have a website.
You have a website. It is. Yes. Give us the website real quick.
It's strippedhomeorganizing.com.
strippedhomeorganizing.com. Mm-hmm. And you have all of that. Is that all of that on the website?
That is not, but I'll put it. I've shared that with Instagram before because they you get $20 off if you use our code strip20 or strippedhome20. So I can do that when we're done.
How amazing is that you can take all of our kids' artwork, basically just organizing it for us and allowing us to be able to keep something that's important, but it may be something we can tuck away. It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to be everywhere.
I had a drawer that all of the artwork just went into.
Yeah. And that's fine. That can happen, but maybe a couple times a year, what they do is they send you a box and you just put the artwork in there and send it off, and then they send you the book and it's done. And they do 3D stuff too. So,
wow.
You don't have to keep those big things made out of popsicle sticks if you don't want to. But yeah, the countertops, I am a Nazi I do not like things on a countertop, it's just too much. It just makes everything look cluttered, and it feels messy, and it gives, I'm sure it gives people anxiety to just walk in and just see all this stuff. So yes, you definitely need a junk drawer. So I would designate that, that way. What else would probably sit on the counter?
We
Keys,
got we
pens.
got all your. I think a lot of people put all their machines out there that they never use. And so
Machine.
what you did,
Their
like your
mixers,
mixers
their
and all
Oh,
that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all
Yeah.
that stuff is sitting out.
Mm-hmm.
They use it. They might even use it once every week,
Exactly.
where you can just put that in a cabinet,
Cabinet, yeah.
and then you're good to go. You can pull it out when you need it, which you did with
Exactly.
us. Which means that you have to go through your cabinets and make sure you have our cabinet space is limited.
Yeah.
We have a pretty limited amount of cabinet space, so we really have to be crazy organized with regards to that. And so that was very helpful when she came in and really just got rid of so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you don't feel comfortable getting rid of them, put them in a bin and then put them in your garage.
Yeah, garage, or if you got space in your laundry room or your attic. I don't really like the attic idea, but if you only use it once in a while, it doesn't need to be sitting out. Yeah. People have
I also like, there is a piece of equipment that you used. It is a tray spinner organizer that turns
the
around.
Lazy Susan.
Yes.
Love that thing.
It is amazing. It stores like makeup brushes.
You can do all kinds of things with that.
You don't have to dig through stuff. You just spin around.
Yeah.
And you can access and get what you need to. And it's acrylic, so you can see through it.
Exactly.
And know what it is that you're looking for. But it's all stored nice and neat. I keep our vitamins and everything from
all my antacids.
I made him one just for
antacids.
When I was going through the reflex stuff, I wanted to try all these different ones to see if I liked them. So I made a whole Lazy Susan of just antacids to try, which is really weird, but I did. So I think it's just whatever that it is that you're using on a regular
nail polish.
Fingernail polish.
Fingernail polish is good in there. Because then you could, you could put some cotton balls in your nail polish remover in one of the little cubby or the little sections. But yesterday I put some kids' snacks in there, so they could literally they could get to their own snacks and turn it and grab an applesauce or grab a fruit bar or whatever and go about their day.
So what are some other, real quick, what are some other life hacks? What are some organizational hacks that people would not normally think about that you find that people really enjoy? They really get a lot out of it. They talk about it all the time. I saw somebody say something about purses, like there's some kind of a purse organizer on Instagram. I think Pam said something about the purse organizer.
Oh, did she? My purse is very organized. I have, but I have seen that piece before. But I actually have things, I keep my pens. I have bags inside my bag. So the pens are in one, gum is in one, makeup is in one, and they're all inside. So everything's not just swallowed in my bag. Because purses are hard.
Especially my wife has a stinking purse it's massive. And we've lost a couple of kids in there before. We were looking for Cassidy one time for 2 or 3 hours.
Is it in the bottom of the bag?
She was in the bottom of the purse. He was like, "Mommy, Daddy."
Yeah.
So what are some hacks? What are some organizational hacks?
For the purse?
Anything. For anything that people go, that was amazing, changed my life.
Or maybe even something that you use in an unordinary way that most of us would go, wow, you use that?
Now I gotta think. Probably actually some of your jewelry, because again, those are things meant for the kitchen or the office. But jewelry, like normal jewelry holders that I found, they won't hold the big earrings or the bracelets or anything. So we got to go. The office section at the Container Store is my favorite for that kind of stuff, because inside the office, inside your drawers, they have all these dividers, and that's where that'd probably be my number one is using those office supplies for jewelry. I know it sounds weird. I feel like I need to show that.
That's okay.
Like they have like
could you tell us about because there's one thing that you have that I dream about, and I think, man, that thing is amazing. Tell us what you use to label. You have a little machine that.
Well, we have a label maker. It's from Brothers, is the name of it. We also just invested in the Cricut. So we can make really like fun labels, like anything that you want, any font.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, so we really like that one. So we're learning how to use that. But
all right, so tell us, what about you? So like if somebody is watching and they want to hire you, what are your minimums? What is, you know, how do they get in touch with you? So if they want 1 room, 2 rooms, how many days is your minimum, stuff like that. Tell us about that.
So we do a 3-hour minimum, and nothing, you can't really organize anything in 3 hours, honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, cause we pull every single thing out of every space. I mean, you've seen it. It looks crazy while we're in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah, so 3 hours is our minimum. And you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, website, church.
Oh, wait. And if you're single,
oh
Renee,
my God, are you serious?
Renee goes to the South End.
Oh,
you organize your life forever.
I could.
You know, I'm just saying.
Just buy me a Mercedes. I'll organize your life forever.
All right.
But
well, we do have a guy at South End that works for
Penny.
Mercedes.
does this really happen?
I'm just saying.
I mean, I gotta tell you my type first, Penny. Okay.
Yeah.
That's another
we'll
RT
talk about that later. Yeah, that's another Instagram live. But now you messed me up. Okay.
So,
So
all right. So what's
okay,
3
so
hour
the first
minimum?
step is, so typically,
Normally it's going to take about 2 days, though. Really.
What will take 2 days?
How much does 1 room take?
It just really depends. Like, I mean,
Okay.
I was in a closet last week, and it took. I mean, we were there for 14 hours just in a closet. Now it was a big closet.
Yeah, but some of the people's closets that you do are the size of some people's homes.
Normal
Exactly.
size. Just think average people.
Well, I mean, honestly, so an average person closet, I would say, if you're really doing it from top to bottom, would take you like 6 hours to do.
Okay.
Just one person.
Okay.
But, you know, Jolene's with me, you know, all the time. So 2 of us go a lot faster. But, I mean, we are hitting every point at every time. I mean, doing everything in that closet. I mean, even wiping off shelves and stuff. So there's a little bit of cleaning involved. But, so typically how we work is, you know, you contact us. We always, you know, chat on the phone first. Then I come over and do a consultation, because then I could really figure out like how long, give you an idea how long we need in there, how much it's going to cost.
Right.
And then
you don't charge for the consultation.
I do not. No, that's free.
All right.
And then
Yeah,
people
and
just pay for your service, and then they pay for whatever items that.
Exactly. Yes. So I mean, we prefer to do all the shopping, because that's what happens a lot of times too, is a client will say, you know, they've tried to get organized and they buy all the wrong things. And then I end up using nothing because it just doesn't, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Or I try to use it somewhere else.
Hey,
But,
we just got this question, and it is a amazing question.
Okay. What is
If
it?
somebody's moving or
Mhm.
moving in, will you pack them up?
Absolutely.
Move out, move
That's
their
what-
stuff back in.
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. She just moved into this apartment, and I'm unpacking her and doing her closet. And then I make my way to the kitchen. Yes, we do unpacking, packing and unpacking.
That's
Unpacking
great.
and organizing. Yeah.
So 3 hour minimum. 3 hour minimum. Usually it's going to take about 6 to 8 hours to do a room. And
Yeah.
just give us an idea of what that cost is. Like, give us just a range. Just, you don't have to be specific, because I don't want people to walk away. This is how much it's going to cost.
We do offer packages. So
Okay.
20, 40, and 60, which will save you some money.
Okay. So what's a 20-hour package?
23.75. So that's 20 hours.
Okay. All right.
Now you're gonna make me do math here. 40.
Hey, you just got a client, Lynn Cagle, who's awesome. She said,
sign me up.
sign her up.
There you go.
The 40, which is 8, would be 8 days of organizing. That's 47.50.
Gotcha.
And that's like, so a 40 hours, what I would recommend for someone moving, because that, I mean, really, it does take about a week to get somebody really unpacked and organized.
That's amazing.
I would never do it again.
Organized the right way. You know, we're not just shoving things in a cabinet. We're actually organizing the whole entire house.
If I was moving, if we were moving, done. Like, that's easy. I hate moving so much.
It's awful to me.
I just go on vacation. I'll just leave for vacation.
That's what he did last time.
That's what I did.
He left to go speak somewhere, and I had to unpack and do the whole house. I'd have called you.
If we knew you.
That's
Hey,
what
Lynn
I like.
Cagle wants to know if she can chat with you after this. So
Yeah,
Just
it looks
reach out
like
to
she's a
Swift
friend of.
Organizing, Lynn.
Looks like she's a friend of Pam's.
That's good.
get out of here.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
What else do I need to ask you that I'm not asking you? Is there anything that we didn't cover?
I'm probably gonna think of a million things when I get off of this. Something happened to my lighting here.
A squirrel.
Oh, no, it went dark. It went dark for some reason.
So
Instagram.
strippedhomeorganizing.com.
Yes.
They can also follow you on Instagram.
Yep. Instagram.
That's the easiest way to contact them is through Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, either way. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we get emails
great.
all day long. So, I mean,
That's
you
great.
can email us through the website too. Or you can
Now,
just
how long, if I said today that I want to have you come, how long
Good
out
question.
is your scheduling process?
So we
Good
are, so because of COVID, and we had to push all our February and March people back. We are booking, and then I had to put them back on the schedule. We are looking around in the middle of July.
Okay. That's good to know.
But
So they need to go ahead and do it now, and you
Yeah.
can let them know what to budget for.
yes,
And then, so they can get on your schedule now, so they
Yes, I
make
mean,
sure.
meeting, consultation first. And then just so I can see what we're working with and how long I think it's going to take, and then we can get on the schedule. We do require deposit down, and that just kind of, at first I was a little weird about that, but that actually helps out you guys, because if you can't back out. It's like, oh my God, I'm committed to this, and this is happening. You know, because some people, I mean, if you're truly disorganized, it is hard. You're like, oh, people will say to me, oh, I have to clean out my house first. I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, I need to see it. I need to see what's happening. And just, you know, like if you shove something in a drawer, I'm going to open it, you know? So you can just leave it alone. But
That's really good.
Should
That's
we
really
show
good.
people something that's like our pantry or something?
Yeah, we can show.
Is it nice
We can
and
do that real quick.
tidy
I
now?
don't know. I'm about to find out.
It's pretty tidy. That's why we need to. So we'll do this as the last thing, because I know
Okay.
people, because we've had you come and do our entire home,
Yep.
most of our home, our
Most,
closets,
Still in process.
still in process, and so
So
I
this
know.
room, my daughter.
Did things get messed up after the flooring got done?
No, this row, a few things got stuck on, but let me turn the light on so you can
so
see.
you guys can see here. So we have the wall mount, which actually we had before,
You had
but
that,
we organized it,
Yeah.
and I mean it's a little messy,
It is a little messy,
but
but the cans are where they're supposed to be.
yep, there's
Nice.
we have everything labeled for the most part, because we've added, my wife is very,
Is the Lazy Susan in there? Penny, with
I
your
have some of them.
Okay, there's
The
there's
other ones, the Lazy Susan, I can show you is,
that's a good Lazy Susan too. Oh yeah, that.
yeah, this one, like where you stored my little, my dishwasher pods in.
Yep. Yep.
So Yeah, so you can just turn it and get what you need.
One of these drawers, but I just did clean these out.
Okay, he wants you guys to see a drawer. Let me
You should have had me come tidy up before we did this.
There we
yeah.
go.
So here's one of the drawers.
Yeah.
Where we've got like the different levels of things. And then I just want to show one more thing that I think would be really helpful for people to see. Is that we do a lot of entertaining. So she separated out, she had me get this piece of furniture if I wanted to, and she separated out. And so now I keep all the stuff for entertaining that's strictly out here that I'm not using every day. And it was just a mess. So all of my entertaining stuff is in one little credenza. And she just organized it all, rolled up all of the napkins and all the silverware. So
Very organized.
yeah.
We love it. So thank you so much.
Good. You're welcome.
We thank you. And make sure you reach out to Strict Organizing.
She's single.
And
Oh my God.
and we'll see you guys
Lord.
next week. Don't forget, we're talking about racial reconciliation next week. So
With Montel
with
Jordan.
Montel Jordan.
This is how we do it.
I love that song.
All right. Hey, see you, Renee.
I'll see you on the 31st.
All right.
I
Yes.
reserved my seat.
That's right. That's right. Don't forget, everybody, we're starting live in service on May the 31st. Make sure you go to our website, freedomhouse.cc/welcome home, and you can reserve your seat, save your seat. All right. Thank you, Renee.
All right.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day.
Bye.
Have a
Thank you.
wonderful day.
Bye.